Welcome back to Tap Tech, where we test gadgets in the real places you'll use them, not just labs. If you love adventures, water sports, or creating video content that pushes boundaries, stay tuned, this one might change how you shoot over water. The HoverAir Aqua isn't just another water-ready drone. It's trying something different, flying cameras that can live on water. When I first saw the Aqua, a few features grabbed me: takeoffs and landings from the water, full waterproof rating, neutral buoyancy. It promises to follow you, film you, even float if you drop it. That sets it apart from most action drones which fear the surf more than the wind. Let's start with what the camera does in action. It has a 1/1.28-inch CMOS sensor, which gives sharp image detail, especially compared to smaller sensors. It records video in 4K at up to 100 frames per second for slow motion, supports 10-bit H-log, and has HDR and hydrophobic lens with anti-fog, self-heating coating. In tests, splashes don't stick to the lens as badly, and visibility across water surfaces is much better than I expected. The stabilization, branded Smooth Capture 3.0, helps keep shots smooth even if waves or wind try to shake it up. Tracking speed is advertised up to 55 km per hour, about 34 miles per hour, which means it can keep up with pretty fast water sports. Following modes like snorkel mode, mount mode, orbit, or follow from behind or side tracking give you dynamic cinematic angles without needing to manually steer. On design and build, Aqua is built tough. It's fully waterproof with IP67 rating, meaning it can handle water immersion, fresh or salt, to a degree. It's neutrally buoyant, so if it lands on water, it floats. That's huge. The lens is hydrophobic and self-heating, so fogging is reduced, which is often overlooked in water drones. Weight is under 249 g, meaning in many countries it avoids heavier regulation or registration requirements. That makes it more usable without red tape. Also, wind resistance is rated at level 7, about up to 33 knots, so in windy coastal conditions it should stay stable. The battery life is rated around 23 minutes, decent for this kind of device. It comes with internal storage up to 128 GB, enough to record lots of footage before needing to offload. Control and usability are also interesting. Aqua includes a wearable remote called Lighthouse that you strap to your arm. With it you can start/stop, land/take off, recall the drone, choose flight modes. There's a virtual tether safety feature. If Aqua goes beyond a set distance, it will prompt return automatically. Also, there is an onboard 1.6-inch AMOLED display for live preview and quick review of footage, useful if you're out on the water and can't pull out your phone every time. For sports in water, that kind of independence helps. In real-world impressions, it delivers on many of its promises, especially for calm water, paddleboarding, kayaking, SUP. The image clarity across wakes is impressive. Tracking keeps up with you when you move fast. The lens and hydrophobic design reduce splatter issues, though in heavier spray or big waves some water still hits the lens and that occasionally affects clarity, but less than many alternatives. The floating and buoyancy make retrieving it less painful if things go wrong. The control via Lighthouse feels intuitive once you get used to buttons while balancing on a board. There are trade-offs. The 23-minute flight time is good, but under heavy wind, aggressive maneuvers, or if using high frame rate/special modes, actual usable time can drop. It won't match flight durations of some bigger drones. Also, for underwater shots or deep dives, Aqua is not built for submersion beyond IP67 limits. Lens and optical performance underwater are limited. The onboard display is small, and sometimes visibility in bright sunlight is okay but could be better, especially for checking fine details. Also, being buoyant, waves can still move it, so for static shots it may drift, and launch/landing in choppy water could be trickier. Cost is also high. Early bird price is about $999, which is a premium. You pay for the features, but this isn't an impulse buy. Here are pros and cons in short. Pros. True waterproof and buoyant design, IP67, floats, takes off and lands from water. Strong camera specs, 4K per 100 frames per second, 10-bit, hydrophobic lens plus anti-fog. Autonomous tracking modes, good speed, wind resistance. Lightweight, 249G, helps with regulation. Onboard display. Plus wearable remote, Lighthouse, make use without always needing your phone. Cons. Flight time limited, especially under heavy load or adverse weather. Optical clarity suffers somewhat in heavy water spray or under deep water conditions. Small display isn't perfect in bright sun for fine details. Cost is high versus simpler drones, especially if you don't need all water features. Some limits likely in real-world use compared to ideal specs. Final verdict, the HoverAir Aqua is a solid leap forward for water sports videography. If you often shoot over, on, or near water, needing a drone that doesn't fear a splash, this is one of the few that tries to solve all those problems together. For adventurers, kayakers, surfers, paddleboarders, its buoyancy, waterproofing, and smart flight modes make it very compelling. If instead you mostly fly over land or your water exposure is rare, you might find less expensive drones that do enough. But for those who want to break free of land-only shots, Aqua gives real freedom. It's not perfect, but it earns its place as one of 2025's most interesting self-flying camera drones for water. Thanks for watching Tap Tech, where we test tech in the places you'll use it. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe. More water sports cameras, drone tests, and adventure gear are coming soon. Stay dry, shoot wild, and I'll see you in the next one.